Alright folks, here we go. Scratch Division title match action from the Orleans. Event number 2 of the Under-22 World Championship Week. It's also a regular season Mojave Conference singles event, and we got two of our very best here going at it. It's Kyle King versus Zach Hattori. Zach won the last two matches to get here, and we're in the fourth frame, and he's trailing right now by a bunch to King. Trails by 33. He's working on an open frame right here. One strike spare open the first three frames. There's 10 in the pit. Zach was waiting until we started videoing. Of course, he doesn't want bad shots on camera. Kyle, meanwhile, started with front three and then 9 spare in the fourth. Bowling on Kegel's turnpike pattern today. One of the new sport patterns that Kegel put out this year. The defining feature of turnpike is there's a lot of oil mid-lane, and I don't mean left to right in the middle, I mean distance in the middle. So it really makes the break point a lot more difficult to maintain because that's where the pattern is flattest. You're going to see most of the bowlers here standing pretty deep left as we're going late in the day, and the bowlers have to migrate left as they blow out the pattern to the right of where they're playing. Doing pretty much a fade from the fifth arrow there. You can see by his body language, he can throw a pretty good shot, and the ball looks pretty bad by the time it hits the head pin. That ball faced up earlier than he expected it to and leaves a 3-pin. And he knows that he's not going to have a lot of catch-up time here against King, who is hungry for some victories. We'll talk about that in a second. Lots to talk about with these two talented stars. You're going to see it all over the bowling map for decades to come, I'm sure. Kyle already has most statistical records on JBT, looking to extend his all-time title lead to 49 with a win here, closing in on 50 career JBT titles. So you can see doing what we've seen him do so often on our webcasts in front of the ball return. Watch the arm swing start first, then the feet start. Oh, and trips out the 4-7-10. And he says, thank you very much. Gives it a long look down there. Kyle qualified first today at plus 217. Way ahead of the field. Anthony Lavery from Texas, who lost the semifinal match to Zach, was second at 142. So Kyle way clear of the field, bowled 49 out of 50 frames clean in the qualifying round. That's how you lead a tough shot tournament, staying clean. Only one really high game at 257 in game 4. Other than that, he's just been filling frames, catching doubles when you can. On these tougher shot tournaments, it's very often that just the cream of our crop comes to the top. It's a long enough format where, you know, they're able to pull away from the field in most cases, and Kyle and Zach, certainly two of the best and most experienced that we have. Good spare for King. Still on 119 through 5 and still enjoys that big lead, which is now at 33 pins. See if Hattori can cut into it with a double. Zach, because he won the Teen Masters tournament last year, had the honor of bowling in the World Series of Bowling just this last month here in Las Vegas. Did very well for himself, impressed a lot of people. Heard a lot of the pros talking about him. They liked what they saw out of him. Well, they should. What a polished game he has. Half 10 again.